Hi everyone, it's Candace and welcome to Candace Speaks. Oh, my heart is just sad. I'm hurt. This is a one-on-one, y'all. This is just us talking. It's not really reporting. This is emotional. So if you don't know about this story that's going on right now, about this young lady, Shaquella Robinson, this young lady, and let me just put her picture up for you, went to Mexico with 6 of her friends to have a good time. Beautiful. Isn't she beautiful? Just beautiful. She's 25 years old. That's what we do when you're 25. You go hang out in Mexico with your friends. You have a good time. The goal to get this villa. She was there no more than 24 hours. Deceased. Her friends say it was from alcohol poisoning. When she got there, and their chef came in and said, we've never had a villa before. When you get these villas, they come with a chef and they'll cook for you. I mean, it's really something to look forward to doing. I bet she was so excited. She probably had all her little swimsuits because there's a whole bunch of pictures out there of her. And she was probably so ready for this. And who would have known somebody was out there setting that child up? I believe in my heart it was a setup. She goes out there and she talks to her mom. And says how they're getting ready to eat. Her mom lets her know how much she loves her and she'll talk to her tomorrow and never hear from her child again. Do y'all see why I'm sick? As a parent, but not even just as a parent, as a human being. How did this happen? Your child goes away with 6 of her friends and never came home. And the friends cry alcohol poisoning. Oh, she drank too much. Do you know all of them flew home with her dead? Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Deceased in Mexico, but they all came home with her luggage and they're lying to the parents about this alcohol poisoning. With all in actuality, what happened, and this is disturbing, y'all. But I'm gonna show y'all this. I wonder if it's already up there. Video. Just watch this video real quick. It is disturbing, but this is what happened.
Shaquella Robinson full video. Shaquille Robinson Mexico TikTok video. Shaquella Robinson news. Shaquella Robinson Mexico video. A video of Shaquella Robinson, who recently died, has been going viral. Ever since, many have been seeking the Shaquella Robinson Mexico video to know what happened to Shaquella Robinson. Let us find out in the article below what happened to Shaquella Robinson with the Shaquella Robinson Mexico video and who is Shaquella Robinson. Shaquella Robinson recently died on a trip when she had gone to Mexico with her friends. Her parents, Bernard and...
Did y'all see that? That girl was jumped while another so-called friend was videotaping it. Now, there's so many videos out there, but there is a video where you can actually hear the person that is videotaping and saying, fight back, Shaquella. Why aren't you fighting back? Fight back. And all you hear her say is no. She didn't scream it. She didn't sound agitated. She sounded like, leave me alone. She sounded hurt. She said no. As that person pummeled her. This is supposed to be one of her friends. What kind of friends beat you down like that? That was hate. That was hate if I've never seen hate in my life. They hated that girl. And not to mention, so this is what they're saying, and there's pictures of this person that fought her, that he's transgender. Because he looks like he's beating her like a man. He threw that child around like a rag doll. He was throwing all his might on her as she just tried to protect herself and not get hit and fell to the floor. And all she said was, no, I'm not going to fight that. What kind of friends were these? They weren't. They weren't. I'm so sickened by this. I don't know what to do with myself. It's just so sickening because that child trusted these people and they didn't care enough about her to even tell the truth about what happened to her. They won't even tell the truth about what happened to her. Then one of the so-called friends shows up, and I think this was the person, because they were there for a birthday celebration. And I think this is the person whose birthday it was. His name is Nasir, I think, Wiggins. So he has a video out now saying how he wasn't there when it happened. He didn't know anything about it. He flew in late after all this happened. When he got there, he was told, like everybody else, that she had drank too much. He immediately went to her to support her, and as she was, I don't know if she was actually on the toilet because she wasn't down. But supposedly he turned her. You have to watch the video. You can find it. It's all over the place. He turned her, put a bag, but that she was unconscious. And then they're just thinking alcohol toxicity. Okay, first of all, alcohol toxicity can kill you. So it's not a just thing. If your friends if for anybody out there has been totally drinking, especially on an empty stomach, or they're drinking straight alcohol, straight like liquor, it's dangerous and can kill you, and they need to go to the hospital. That was not even an excuse to just let her lay around there. Now, suppose it was somebody that was called that should have come to help, but it should have been a 911 call, first of all. It's one thing to pass out for alcohol, is another thing to be unconscious. Because at least normally your friends who pass out, they're still responsive. You can push them, turn them, whatever, and they're at least gonna go or something like that. So it sounds like they lied to him. Now his credibility is being questioned at this point. This is still very much ongoing. I'm more here because I can't believe this is sickening to me, that a young person can't just take a trip with some so-called friends and be able to come back home to their parents. I can't imagine what these poor parents are going through. It hurts me just as a human being to see this happen. And to know that I feel like the young lady was set up, like they knew it. Who sits there to video? Come on, beat her up. I got my camera. And that's your friends. What friends do that? And I can't tell if it was more than one person in the room watching this happen. But friends don't do that. It's one thing with one person or like another person and it happens. And normally a friend intervenes like, y'all not doing that. But they didn't. They were like, I got my camera. I think it was planned. I don't care. This is me, my opinion, allegedly. I feel like it was planned. They took that girl and they knew it. The way that person was hitting her was with hate and fury. It was to harm her. There are different ways of fighting. There really are. When somebody's throwing you around like that and pulling you, that's hate. Look how pretty she was. So it sounds like in Mexico, like initially they just said alcohol poisoning, and that's what was accepted. Everybody was able to leave. As the autopsy was done, it found out that she actually had a broken neck. Did y'all see how he swung her around? A broken neck and a crack in her spine. And no telling how long they waited before they got that child help. She probably could have still survived from that. The other concern is that nothing happened to them because it's jurisdictional. It happened in Mexico, and they're in the United States now. So even if you catch them in the United States can't do anything to them because it didn't happen in the United States. Now, what I'm hoping is where there's a will, there's a way, you know. Now the FBI is involved, thank God. And that's probably come from all the media news that's going on just around the world. Everybody is up in arms with this because this is just not human. It's just not. Hopefully there's a form of extradition that could extradite you back to Mexico. Now that Mexico has a video that says this way, and not to mention in the toxicology, there was no alcohol or drugs. So how could she have died from alcohol poisoning and there was no alcohol in her system? Hopefully extradition works going that direction to Mexico, because we can totally do it coming from Mexico to California to the United States. And they will prosecute. They have their own laws out there, but that's not our concern now, is it? I think I would have more feelings about how people are persecuted, prosecuted in this case, if people immediately started coming out and saying this is what happened and just was honest and told the truth. But instead, they all want to lie about it and know this child's parents are out here anguishing about the loss of their child. And all of, oh, why would y'all lie for something? Would you lie for somebody? Would you lie? If you were in a group and somebody in the group beats the mess and actually kills one of your friends, would y'all all get together and make a pact to lie about it? Never. Nope. Now, if it was one of those questions where if I say I'm not gonna lie, they're gonna get me too. Okay, well, you might think I'm a lie, but honey, I'm gonna be blowing like a whistle as soon as I get away from y'all. I'm telling everybody. And I'm gonna tell you how to threaten me too. I'm gonna make sure they know that I was threatened too. But they're not doing that. What type of people are these? What in the world is really going on? It's too much. I pray for her family, Lord. Oh, my Lord, be careful the people you surround yourself with. Pay attention to red flags. Jealousy and envy and hate. It'll do it all the time. It's so sad. That girl went there to have a good time and never even came home and had to deal with being jumped on like that. While people watch, can you imagine that? Oh, it's just so hurtful. Can you imagine the hurt, y'all? It's just too much. What are we going to do? We need to pray. We got to pray over our kids. We got to pray over society. This is darkness. What happened to her was outright evil. It was evil. So there's so much more that's going to come from this. But this is Candace. I'm just here. We're here one-on-one from the heart. It's enough. Isn't this enough? It's enough. I pray for her family. Keep them strong. Get every single one of these people involved. It's going to happen. But they need to be prosecuted. Wherever it happens. To the maximum. Because this should have never happened. And no matter what you do, you'll never get this lady back. You'll never get this young lady back. Her life is gone that soon. Over what? But I believe everybody there was involved. And they're all should be prosecuted to the maximum. There are so many. That was, who did I get this video from? World TV or something like that. That's where I got the video. But if you just want to see more, there's so much content everywhere that can give you more and more detail because details are coming out. But I just wanted to come human to human beings and say, we tired. Aren't y'all tired? We need to pray and we need to put better energy out here. We need to start lifting people up and stop tearing people down. We just have to do better as a society. This is not about parents anymore. It's not about community. It's about the world. It's too much going on. Thank you guys for dropping in. I am going to follow just to see when they do finally catch these people and prosecute him to the fullest. And I pray for the family. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for dropping into Candace Speaks. Please subscribe to the station. Hit the like button. Hit the notification button. I just want to, we talk real. Let's talk real. We talk character. We talk real. Have a great day and pray. Pray.